We're just gonna do our walk back. We're going back. We're going back to Boardwalk for a little while to get a little rest, and then we're coming back later to see the performance of the Festival of the Arts at the American Theater there, American Garden Theater. A couple singers. I can't remember which one. One was the original Elsa on Broadway, so that would be nice. Yeah, there's nobody on here.
Oh, really?
Okay, this is definitely easier. Yeah, that was a building. It was this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, like the second one.
Yeah, holding on to your phone constantly. Hey, don't go on just to have somebody out. Oh, you're making sure it's showing up, huh? Hey, Miss. Doing a walk home. Doing a walk home, coming back to see the show later. We'll be streaming that, of course. Oh, the deconstructed thing. That stuff looks weird. Why?
What are you checking? Hmm?
How do you get the chat on?
How do you get one on?
Never mind.
Well, don't ask me to make one in the sunshine and figure something out.
Hi, Liz. Ms. and Liz. Nice. And Mary, yay. LLM. MLM. MLM.
Oh, this one's good too, Jason.
I'm getting with it.
Oh, yeah, that one's the first one's vegetarian. Yeah, that doesn't be very
Oh, can
I've never had pickled clams before now.
Huh? Well, they're clams that are pickled also, which I understand. I mean.
Yep.
Because a lot of places
I kind of like the Canada buildings looming over everything, eh? They're up on that. Up on the pedestal, basically. Fizz will be happy to know that the food court is alive and well. I don't think they ever take half of these kiosks down ever anymore. Remember when it was just the Food and Wine Festival, they actually took them down because Flower and Garden didn't do food like that. But then they did. But then they decided to go with it. Had a nice brunch with the Harmonies today. That was sweet. Good to see those two again. And the good news is I'm going to get a pie out of it. That's the. It has been a lovely day. This has just been a beautiful day. You know, it's warm, but not oppressively warm. It's warm, but it's not like September, honey. Nothing like September. I think the dew point was like 60 today, which isn't that bad. But here, it's not bad at all. I thought it was a pleasant day, but there's supposed to be clouds up there now today. You can see there's clouds. It was cloudless. You certainly can complain about the weather. Shoot. Sorry about that, people, if we were off for a while. Apparently we were not quite sure what that's about. Because we've been pretty good at success with just going through YouTube, which is a nice thing. That was the first glitch we had. And now we're at our secret entrance, my brother-in-law used to call it. Yeah. So my wife noticed from her frequent uses of the wheelchairs here that they changed the color. That's a Disney World one there, and they have that, I don't know, what do you would call that color? A slate blue, I think, something like that. It's interesting.
Take a shortcut to the store.
You call it a shortcut. I call it a longer way to go. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. It's not the shortcut, honey. It never has been. And of course, we have to go to a store. When we walk in, we'll see it. Oh, she's actually walking through it. She's not. Now she's mad at me because I said that. Honey, what are we waiting for here? Take care. Oh, we're going up there. What are we doing? What?
You need a boat to be right here.
Well, there's not. There is not a boat right here.
Well, you can walk if you want. I'm gonna go.
Okay. We're going to take the scenic route, folks. So, I don't know if people are, I'm sure people are aware of it, but this area over here where the skyline is now used to be a turnaround spot for trams many years ago. Then they had the DVC parties here and stuff too. But way back in the day, before all the resorts, before the villas, the boardwalk villas were built, they had a tram that took you back to the Yacht and Beach Club and the stuff. And then they had a road here and it had a turnaround spot. And they dropped you over here to go to Epcot. That's for old people who remember those days. Like me. There was it's always something lovely over that hillside there. And what a surprise, the Skyway stalled. Shocker. Anyhow, that was a really cool area here. You can see this road, this part is still here. This is actually the original part of it here. That's still here. But then it would make a U around over and come out over where people, and then it would turn more people down this way. So it's kind of interesting, kind of cool. So there's two ways you can go here. One way is up the hill and across the bridge up there, but I like to go down this way. The only thing I don't like about it, there's a smoking area. It used to be a smoking area down here, but I hated that. Still is. One of the few remaining smoking areas around here. And it's right down by the water. Wow, a beautiful spot where it'd be nice to just enjoy it. And there's a bunch of people smoking down there. Jeez. This is a favorite area. This is my favorite walk back area here. Up here is nice. It's okay. Down here you're right by the water and everything. It's pretty neat. It's very neat actually. And you move along here at a decent pace. The only thing is to get back to the bridge up here that takes you back to Boardwalk, you have to kind of double back. This is a much better trip if you're going to Beach Club. Or Yacht Club for that matter. But this is a pleasant little walk along this path here. Under the bridge here. Now when you do the fireworks cruises, they obviously come through here to go to this. To go under the bridge by Epcot, they hang around by the Epcot bridge that connects France and Canada, and they park underneath there. Have to go to the Yacht Club to get the boats. My wife gave that to me as a surprise birthday present once. The funny thing is, it was not my birthday. It was well before my birthday, and but that's how it was a surprise. And a bunch of friends are there and stuff. It was nice. And and when you take this way, you wind up right by the Beach Club, which is this cute baby blue. The baby blues. And this is what I mean by you have to double back here to get to the bridge. But I think it's worth it because it's a nice, pleasant walk. Did I point out the lamps there? I didn't. I can't believe I didn't point out those cool lamps that are along that path. But there's an example of one right there. Very cool lamps. Comes a boat, that's the one Eileen's going to pick up. But people who know me know I'm really big into the lighting fixtures along here. In every resort area, in every park, I'm really into the lighting fixtures that change sporadically and make music here. It changes subtly, so do the lights. It's one of the coolest things here is the lights, and everywhere else too. Port Orleans has its own distinct lighting. Coronado Springs does. And all the resorts here have different lighting in front of their resorts and such. It's really kind of cool. And then you get to the walkway that leads to Epcot. There's a subtle change in the lighting. And up here, as we approach Boardwalk, into the fixtures that the Boardwalk uses quite a bit. And you'll see them very soon because we're approaching them now. There's one right there. There's another right there. And this is the end. This is the last one here for a little while, and then let's pick up again. But here's an example of some of the boardwalk lighting fixtures. And if you don't look up, you don't really even notice them, really. They're more noticeable at night, I guess, because they're actually on. But even then, people I don't think look at them very often. I do. I do. It's a beautiful area, like I've said earlier today. But this is the kind of famous for, and it doesn't nearly do as much of today as they used to. A lot of the stuff they're building now is kind of nondescript. I'm worried about the redo at the block for the rooms and stuff. I hope they don't. They already kind of down the last remake. They kind of made them look more typical hotel roomish, and I think they're going to do it even more now. Hope not, but as we walk along here, you can see these lights here. Those are around also. We'll see a couple more of those up ahead. But mostly it's these. A very popular wedding venue. Oh, look at that. I believe that's a wedding rehearsal. There was a wedding party. They're all dressed casually now, of course, but I think that's what they're doing there. Yeah. Going over stuff. Nice. Another one of the fixtures. Remember a horticultural person, Disney person I was talking to once at Caribbean Beach, of all places. Well, it's that the plants that are picked are also thematic to the place they're being planted at. It's very thematic plants that they pick for that particular area. Although I don't think that's so surprising. Of course, then there's the famous string of light bulbs all the way down the boardwalk here. They don't look like much now, but at night they're kind of cool. But they're just light bulbs. A string of light bulbs, basically, strung between the light poles. But they're kind of cool too. I'm not going to repeat myself from this morning, so I'm not going to show you things very much that I showed you this morning already. If you want to see what I showed you this morning, I'm sure it's on YouTube now. You can you can watch it if you so desire. Otherwise, you know, it's okay. I get it. Time is money. So, you know, I'm sorry, folks, but if you're asking me stuff and everything that I'm being rude, it's just that the glare right now is really something. So I really can't see the comments all that much. I would like to, but there's sometimes where it's just the sun is just messing with me. Oh yeah, remember the famous photo booths? Yeah, many a couple has been in those. I think they take pictures in them too. Sorry folks, I'm farting around here and I don't know how I got so big. But that's me, you know. I don't know how I do a lot of things. My breakfast at the Trattoria, and those who don't know, with the wonderful harmonies, both old and new. And it's lovely. It was another lovely time with them, which they usually are. Here comes my wife's boat. So I'm going to meet her. We got here about the same time. Of course, I took my time. If I would have really, you know, moved along at a great pace, I would have beat her by a mile. It doesn't matter. It's a competition or something. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's Abracadabra Bar, which is interesting place. They have some snacky items, but it's a bar. It's a bar. Now, I'll repeat I'm sure people have heard me say this before. The Abracadabra Bar is very small. It's not very big at all. That doesn't make it bad. It just makes it small. And back in the day when we first went there, we haven't been there for a while now, but they have some interesting mixed drinks there that they've made up, all with magic names, related names. They have a lot of magic paraphernalia on the walls and around the place, curios and stuff around there. And the people that work there, the waiters, and bartenders, do magic tricks. They did then. I don't know if that's still the case, but they did then. I will have to go in again someday. This so that Eileen and I are not terribly big drinkers or anything. Although even if something else, Americana is root beer, they find a way to put booze in it. As I told people earlier this morning, they show movies here, and they have the movie screen up now. Obviously, they're not showing the movie yet, but you can see over there, the movie screen is up. And people lay around on here. They have blankets available for people, and popcorn and stuff like that. And they watch a movie, and there's the screen right there. It's like an inflatable thing. It's kind of interesting. And like I said, the grass is artificial, so there's no worries of people sitting down on it. Well, I thought Eileen would be on this boat. Where is she? Oh, maybe that came from. Maybe that's. Oh yeah, that's the MGM boat. Never mind. She's not here yet. I did beat her easily. That's the wrong boat. I just saw it coming in straight in. I didn't see where it's coming from. Here you go again. And people lay on the grass here, and at the beach club they do it on the beach. On the beach, here comes Eileen's boat. Yeah, they do it on the beach, which is kind of cool. We can watch Eileen's boat come in if you want to. Well, how many people would like to see Eileen's boat come in? I bet you all can't wait for that.
My brain is thinking go back to Epcot.
So here is, you know what? This is the boat we took to Epcot too. What a coincidence. And here she is. Yeah, I lost me for a bit too, Tina. We were out for a minute or two. I forgot to change. We usually do this off our own. I'm always on Disney Wi-Fi. Yeah. You take your chances with Disney Wi-Fi. Okay, let's see. She should be coming off any minute, since this is her stop. I know the suspense is killing you guys, eh? There's the announcement rate, and off the people start to come. Off they come. There she is. With the famous floppy hat. Infamous floppy hat. She doesn't even know see me here. Here she just saw me like, what are you doing? And there she is. Safe and at home. Hey, big girl. What's up? No, not at all. I took my good-natured time walking over. Didn't wait long. I mistook the MGM on the balconies this trip than I ever have before. I'm not complaining. I think balconies are cool. I love them. Okay, folks, we're back home here, and I think you've all seen the inside of an elevator before. So I think I'm going to end it here. Just a reminder that at 8 o'clock we are showing the Festival of the Arts show tonight. It's a couple Broadway folk singing, a guy and a boy and a girl, usually, from some Disney connection of some sort, where they were in some shows from Disney and stuff. I think Eileen said the original